Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
What is going on, comic fans? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. It's Tuesday. That means it's time for another new DC Day stream. Take a look at what's coming out this week. Just hang out, chit chat, enjoy the next hour celebrating our fandom of DC Comics. And man, it is a massive, massive week. A lot of books to pick this week and some massive, massive titles that are really expanding this ever-growing DC continuity in this all-in era. We're going to get into it right after this. Do not forget to hit the description below to find all kinds of links to fantastic resources in this amazing hobby. Like Big Time Collectibles, MegaCon is right around the corner, and Big Time Collectibles is announcing and making available their MegaCon convention exclusives. They set aside a select number of those exclusives, so if you can't travel all the way to MegaCon, you still have a shot at picking up some awesome stuff. And they really do have some cool stuff. There's a Miko Suwayon Absolute Superman that's just absolutely wicked, some John Jang variants, some Transformers books, all kinds of good stuff. And if you need anything cleaned or pressed or submitted for grading, hit up Justin Comics over on Instagram. He's linked below as well. Let him know you found him via the channel. Fantastic individual, great services, all around awesome human being. And if you're looking to set up a pool list because you don't have a local comic shop, ABX Comics and Games has got you covered. They are, in fact, the community's comic shop. They can be your long-distance comic shop, and if you hold your order or order enough to get $100 or more, it's free shipping. So be sure to hit them up. They're linked below. If you need any extra help getting in touch with them or anything, feel free to reach out to me on any of the social media platforms. I'm most active on the Instagram, though, just to give you the heads up on that. So let's get into it. Is everyone having a fantastic week so far? It's off to a good start for me. Officially out of the holiday season, finally. So got some room to breathe this past weekend, read a little bit, and kind of just get a breather. So it's kind of a good week right here. My mom took her to get eye surgery this morning, so she's comatose in the next room over. So I'm babysitting her a little bit. So that's good. Everything went well with that. So everything's kind of good. Everything's good on my end. I hope everyone else is doing well. Let's say hey to some of the people in the chat, starting with none other than Las Cruces. Hooray! Clocked in at 8:14 this morning, but not far behind him was Matt from Heroes for Hire Comic. What's up, Legionnaires? And Lisa popping in. Good morning to Lisa. At this point, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon to the adventurous one, Joseph Michaels. Comic Addicts is in the building. What is going on, homie? Hope you're doing good. Oh, there's a reminder. The goal is set up for the $2 super chat or better. Get 5 of them, and we'll throw in the bonus prize, and whoever wins gets to pick it, or the chat can vote on it. We've got the Page Puncher with a Boss Logic comic and a Black Adam figure, or the last Ollie's pack that has the $15 value as well with the 5 bonus comics. So that's up to y'all. If y'all want to hit that super chat, and then we can go about voting in the chat which one we'll throw in there with the giveaway for today. And we'll look at that giveaway here in just a minute as well. And we did get our first $2 super chat for none other than Heroes for Hire Comics. Big shout out and thank you to him. Getting the ball rolling on that. Yeah, wing for president. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on, Scotty? Looks like Las Cruces beat me and everyone else. That's kind of his thing. Lisa's popped in there a few times and got in there first as well. What is going on, Nerdy Geek? Good afternoon to you. Happy New Comic Book Day Eve. Absolutely. It's been an interesting one today, and we can talk about it. I'm sure everybody's seen the news from Diamond filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The timeline on that is it's crazy, but to be expected to a degree. And I don't know, man, they made a lot of missteps along the way ever since 2020, really. Justin Birch Letters, what's going on, JB? Hope you're doing good, my man. Good to see you in here. Brother John Comics, what's good, brothers and sisters? Hello to you. Hello. Stephen with a C, what's up, homie? Happy new DC Day to you. I don't know if I have a package that needs to get sent out that's boxed up over there, if we sent yours out in the last batch, but I think yours is boxed up over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Stephen with the C won, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Big winner right there, won the Page Puncher with the Jim Lee Batman Page Puncher. Christina Payne, hello to you. How are you today? Hey, yo, double dipping while watching Superman and Lois season 1. Yeah, that's a tough one to double dip on, man. You can't do it once you hit season 3. It'll just take all of your attention from you. Just sucks it dry. It's ridiculously good. JSS Brooklyn is in the building. Good afternoon to you. What's up? What's up? How are you today? Hope you're doing good. Now, the $3 super chat from Couchin and Slouchin with C Bizzle, inching us closer to that bonus prize throw in today. That's 2 out of 5 already. Boom. Big thank you and shout out to C Bizzle. Be sure to check him out over on his channel. Also, over on the Council of Comics channel. They do all kinds of fun streams over there, reviewing comics, movies, all kinds of stuff. Fun stuff, because it's always throwback movies too, which makes it even more enjoyable. It really shows me how much like nostalgia and rose-tinted glasses really help so much stuff from those early years of my life. But some fun stuff for sure. For sure. Let's see. Remember to She-Hulk smash the thumbs up. Yeah, most definitely. It helps with the eternal battle against the YouTube algorithm. Look who's here. None other than my main man with Pots and Pans Comics with Izzyverse NYC. Big shout out to him. I reached out to Izzy to help curate this month's Legion loot. I do the channel member monthly channel member of the month prize. Yeah, that's a good way to word it. And we're doing Aquaman theme this month. And I got Izzy to custom up one of the Aquaman #1 blank. So that's getting thrown into the Legion loot this month. Aquaman #1 released last week. If you check the charts, Aquaman #1 was in the top 5 selling comics for last week. Top 5 selling comics. It performed well. Jeremy Adams is writing it, so not really too surprised by that, but I love seeing the man himself get some love like that. It's definitely due, but that's a beautiful cover. He knocked it out of the park, and that'll be given away to a channel member in the Legion tier the first Sunday of February. Let's see where are we at. Where are we at? Flo Dameron is in the building. Best day of the week. I agree. Absolutely love Tuesdays. Real James Willie is in the building. What's going on, homie? Hope you're doing good today. News of the day, but unsurprising, Diamond Distribution files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Absolutely. And just to kind of touch on that, like the timeline is wild, right? Like Diamond has kind of had a stranglehold on comic distribution forever. You know, like before Diamond, you had like Whitman and all that stuff. But once Diamond hit the scene, they kind of just took it over. And there's been a couple of times in the past when Marvel or DC, whatever, would attempt to use another one, and it just wouldn't work out. Like the shipping would be trash or damages, stuff like that. So Diamond, for whatever reason, just they were just it. But then when the lockdown happened and DC's like, no, we're not going to stop shipping books. And they switched to Lunar, and there was a secondary one. They did 2 different ones at the same time, I guess, to see which one worked best. And Lunar ended up coming out on top. And then shortly after that, Penguin Random House kind of stepped in, and everyone was like just not happy with Diamond over time. And they didn't pick up the slack. They kept sending damaged books and delayed stuff. And over time, problems kept happening. And then most recently, what was really the nail in the coffin, I guess they were already feeling the financial struggles, and they went to shut down an entire distribution center in the Southeast. And they thought they had the logistics planned out. They thought they had it all. We'll just shut this down, and the next week, everyone will be prepared in these next close to that distribution centers to get all the books out. They weren't. And it was an absolute nightmare. Books coming in weeks late, almost like be over a week in some cases, and still dealing with damages and stuff. And everyone, when that was happening, immediately jumped the shark all at the same time and went to Penguin Random House and Lunar for everything. This week specifically, today specifically, I was at ABX this morning opening up Lunar boxes, pulling out for the first week ever a full commitment to Lunar for the Image stuff, guys, kind of balancing the shipping and everything to get the best deal possible with Lunar and Diamond. Still, ABX was kind of splitting it, but with the delays, moved everything possible over to Lunar and Penguin Random House, with a few exceptions still on Diamond. But it was wild. It was a long time coming, and when they were feeling the tension, they didn't step up the game. They did just continue just to be trash. It's unfortunate. Like Diamond is synonymous with comic books in my mind, and that's just crazy unfortunate. Hopefully they're able to get through. The whole Chapter 11 doesn't mean closing up shop, you know, it means protection while they reassess and all that kind of thing. Hopefully they can make it through, and it'll be a completely different looking landscape if they get through the other side of this. Okay, but I don't know how many people are going to get settled into using Lunar and Penguin Random House and go back to Diamond unless something absolutely catastrophic happens. Seems everyone's been really happy with Lunar for the most part. Always exceptions to the rules. You good?
I'm so hungry.
You so hungry? Do we got food from last night in there still?
No, your mom put it all in the freezer.
Okay, I'm not going to touch that. What's going on, Phil Ailing? As she was making it, I'm like, yo, you don't need to make a feast because you hate throwing away food. She goes, I'm not making a feast. I'm like, all right. It looks like she made a feast.
Well, then the freezer.
She made a feast.
Pop it open because she didn't put it in the freezer correctly. So every time I come in, the freezer's open.
It's just the door. What is going on? White Tiger Cool Common Collected is in the building. Ruby G, what's up? What's up? It did start. Yeah, whenever 2 o'clock hits, just back out of the stream and go back into it. A lot of times it's not good at getting started. Aha, there is Mark. Mark, you are a gem, but not a diamond. I think that's a better thing to be right now, right? Diamond not doing good. My wife tried to file me under bankruptcy this morning. She was chasing me around trying to kill me.
You deserve it.
I don't speak up, no cream pie.
No, it's a gingerbread cookie.
A gingerbread cookie? I guess I do speak gingerbread cookie. I understood that.
You still have your
Because Lisa and Laz don't get out and touch grass and snow where they are now. Man, we had that snow day Friday. It was nice. What's going on, Rod? What's up, homie? Good to see you in here. Hello. Diamond's got to change their name to Cubic Zirconia after this. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Ruby G in the building. Yeah, another phenomenal artist in this community. Really, really good artist. I got my Geiger book just sitting out where I can just. I don't like putting up certain things, and like the Izzy Redcoat, the Ruben Geiger, they just stay out. We got the $2 super chat from Rob the Rican. Big shout out to Rob. Keep on rocking, brother. He's been doing some lunchtime streams and stuff, and I think that puts us at 3 out of 5 of the goal for today to get that bonus prize thrown in there. So big shout out and thank you to Rod. Good to see you in here. Hey guys, half there, half everywhere else. Just in case you missed it, I gifted you a duck on Cuppy stream last night. Oh, that was nice. What's going on, Joffrey? How are you doing today? The Canadians, Universal Distribution. Bought or will buy diamonds, so it'll be okay on some level since it's chapter 11. They get to continue business, whatever that may be for the time being. Yeah, it could be worse, right? It could be worse. I just hope there's like nobody that has, like, I guess because it's just a distribution place, it's not like a business. Like people shouldn't have like money tied up in product with them because they're just moving other people's product. You know what I mean? I hope there's not businesses that their property that they've paid for gets frozen while they're under the restructuring and stuff. I don't know. I hope all the businesses that deal with them is okay, and I hope Diamond's okay in the long run. A lot of people are losing jobs, I'm sure, in something like this, especially closing down that entire distribution center. Follow my young brother. Tuesdays, ice cream Sunday. Let's see. What is going on? Loaders Empires in the building just got here. How do you go out of business when you have to do is print stuff? You know, when competition steps in and people have just been hungry and waiting for it. That's how. I guess they didn't have as much overhead room as they thought they had. We had a few flakes on Friday, but nothing stuck. It stuck enough to play in here. Just kind of like to have like one. Yeah. Have like one snow day and then back to normal. There's always sunny clip about cream pies. Hey. Canadian Survivalist is in the building. What is going on? How are you today? Hello. All right, I think we made it to the bottom of the chat. Let's take a look at today's giveaway. Let's do that. Let's see what we got in here. I got the picture of it from the shop earlier today. And boom, even got a picture of Paul. Caught Paul doing his best Bigfoot impersonation there. But we have the, I think it's a Lucio Perillo question all along the Watchtower, issue number 3. Not only is that a fantastic cover, this is a fantastic read. This series is shaping out to be so much better than I expected, primarily because it's leaning into the continuity with everything going on at DC Comics, with the reintroduction of the Challengers of the Unknown, the rebuilding of the Watchtower, just the coming together of the Justice League as a whole. It's also tying back to story arcs we've seen taking place in the last couple of years with some of our bigger titles. So stuff that, you know, like villains are not ever gone forever. You know, you defeat them and they always have that little cliffhanger thing that lets you know they're still out there somewhere, some way. The question answers some of that from more recent storyline from probably about, I'd say 18 months ago or so. I was very happy with this issue. Loving this series. She traded in the fedora for a cowboy hat, and it works. It absolutely works. And the other one we're giving away today, Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum. This is a one-shot coming from Jeremy Adams. He's currently writing the Green Lantern title, and we had the Green Lantern War Journal stuff that kind of led back into the main title. But now moving forward, after that last story arc finale, we're getting into the next one, and they're jumping it off with this big one-shot right here. It's kind of will springboard you into the next issue of Green Lantern and the brand new miniseries Green Lantern Corps. So we got all these Green Lanterns back together. The power batteries back. They're rebuilding what they had lost in the battle. And looks like trouble is looming, a big trouble like they haven't seen before. And it's no big secret. This is the character Sorrow that we saw his origin, the Carol Ferris's ex-boyfriend that she left on the altar, and the emotional spectrum chose him in his sadness and busted out the gray light, which isn't a pure colors, and that kind of comes into play with everything. It was a fantastic read as well. Looks like they're going to be doing big things with Green Lantern, and not mad about getting a secondary title at all, not one bit. So that foil virgin goodness of Green Lantern and that Perillo question are being given away today. And I think we're 2 super chats away from the additional throw-in prize of either one of the Ollie's 5 comic packs or a page puncher with a Boss Logic Black Adam cover and figure in it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Speaking of snow, it's snowing pretty heavy right here now. Stay inside. Stay safe. All right, Rod, take it easy, homie. What is going on? Dale of Suspense. Yo, Dale's new little series of shorts has been fantastic. He's doing pixelated comic guesses. He's just kind of like a comic after comic, and it you could try to guess it with it being pixelated and see what you can do. Let's see. Hey, Midnight Rogers, a cat had a master's reservation with us, but he just passed away yesterday. We'll be able to refund. Oh yeah, definitely refund that, buddy. Sorry, work calls. Masters is getting close. Definitely refund that, homie. Oh, I had a pet pass away. Masters, the golf tournament is right around the corner. We're already getting slammed for it. Already. I got New Gods. Can't wait to read it. Yeah, New Gods 2 drops tomorrow. Phenomenal. I was talking to the Comic Viking. I guess I should share this while we go through this. Share screen, share screen, share screen. Let's get that. Boom, bang, bam. Bang, bang, pow. Boom. Get up, Dale. Get up, Dale now. There we go. New Gods issue number 2. And also there's this Orion acetate cover that is just absolutely wicked. So New Gods number 2 out tomorrow. Phenomenal read. Issue 1 was amazing. Issue 2 is just as amazing. I got to tell you, Romby's crushing this from the lore, from the mythos, the feel of what like this whole New Gods tone they're taking with this. This feels like a pure indie comic. Like how everyone has a specific love for indies. Indie comics deliver this certain thing that the big two typically don't, because it feels disassociated and completely self-reliant. That's how this feels, even though it's absolutely not. So if you're not picking up a lot of stuff, you're still good with this one comic. But even with the art style, just everything about it feels like it's just got pure indie vibes. But man, it's so good. Man, it's so good. This is, I don't know. I think it's way too early to call, but it's only January too. This is going to shape up to be like one of like the big hits for the year, I think. I think by the time we get 5-6 issues in, enough people are going to read it and be talking about it that more people are going to go and get on it along the way. I don't know how many issues they're set to do with this. I know it's slated at right now as ongoing, but I hope to God the sales drive this bad boy to keep going nonstop. With Darkseid being such a big deal in DC right now, with his presumed death in the All-In special, and kind of the fallout from that reverberating through the universe, this book is crucial. You know, like Darkseid's dead. The universe has reacted to his death like he actually died. We know where he is. He's outside of time and space. He is the absolute world. But in the regular universe, his presence is not felt, and the universe has responded. Darkseid is. He's inevitable. He has to be. And the universe has birthed a new god. And now Highfather is getting premonitions of what that means. And even you kind of get to see what's happening with now that Apocalypse knows about it. But I got to tell you, one of the coolest things that happens in this book, and it's really like it has to do with Orion. It's just the artistic interpretation of an Orion panel. And when you read it, you'll notice it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll know you'll see it and you're like, oh, dang, that's amazing. But dude, I'm loving every single page, every panel of this book. I can't stress enough. I highly suggest checking this out. Even if you've never dove into New Gods before, this is a jump on series. Like you can jump right on with issue 1 and you won't be lost. Just read as you go and you'll be good. But not doing life stuff. I'm going to need you to start over. Nah, homie. Hit that rewind. Pop, pop. Green Lantern meet Inside Out. Exactly. That guy did not deserve that. Hal is kind of a D-bag. Yeah, that was on Carol. It wasn't on Hal. You know, that was on Carol. All it took for Carol to do was not leave the altar. That being said, if she didn't have the heart to stay, they shouldn't have been there to begin with. Love triangles, they get complicated. They need to make a rom-com out of that art. But that dude responded in an extreme way. Dale in shorts pass. But Dale's got, man, his calves are nice. New Gods, dude, it's so good. Like a French woman. Yeah, Ron V is that dude. He is the one. I'm digging the updated look of Orion's battle helmet. Absolutely. And we get to see like another regular component of Orion in issue number 2. You know, his little new Genesis fly device. It's super cool. What is going on, AR? Hope you're doing good today. That cover is hot. In the first issue, set up a really dense, in a good way, new dynamic with Darkseid being on. 1000% agree. 1000% agree. This is a cool cover. This one kind of plays to what I was talking about. The little device that Orion is flying on right there is kind of like every action figure you find of him comes with it. The New Gods issue number 1, he's front and center flying on his little flying device. I don't know if it has a special name, but my God, the way it's portrayed in the book is super dope. Super dope. That's a really cool cover. But this one right here is the acetate cover. This is what's under the acetate is Orion's true face kind of thing. Like, you know, you get to see shades of his father shining through. But the acetate cover is more of like a clean look of him, and it's kind of got this fractured look to it. It's awesome. The crazy thing is these acetates are crazy expensive. The acetate for number 1 with Metron, $10. The acetate for number 2 with Orion, $10. I want them. I want them really bad, but I can't pay that for them, especially not when I'm like spending extra money to get books to give away. Can't do that. I can't go for that. No can do. Let's see. Let's get all this other trash out of here. Boom. Bang. There we go. Back to the good stuff. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? We got Brother John. DC Comics characters just can't seem to commit. Yeah. I'll tell you, there's a couple that can. You know, Scott, Free, and Barta. They sure do. What is going on? I have comic issues is in the building. What's going on, homie? He just dropped his goals for 2025 video. Make sure y'all go over there and check it out at some point today. Astro Force Harness. There you go. That sounds good. I like it. I'm going with that. The Cosmic Tricycle? That sounds even cooler. Speaking of Orion, check your Target stores. His McFarlane figure is hitting stores. Yeah, gold label figure. It's out there. The Astro Harness. Yeah, that does sound cool. Cosmic Tricycle does not sound bad at all. Brian LCS is in the building. What's going on, homie? Good to see you in here. Did we get Paul away yet? Not yet. Paul is still on the chopping block. He's still there. And we're also 3 out of 5 super chats in for the bonus giveaway today. Remember, $2 super chat or more gets us one step closer to the goal. And it should be listed at the top of your chat there. I think we're at 3 out of 5. The acetates actually tell a story. If you get all of them, they complete a puzzle. Yeah, and that puzzle is going to tell you to don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. I'm not falling for that again, Flo. Not me. Not me, homie. Kenny B, what's up, homie? Good to see you in here. But yeah, it is important. Do not forget to drink your Ovaltine. I do want to talk about this one next. It's Action Comics, issue number 1082. We just got done with the Phantoms 12-issue weekly run by Mark Waid. Started strong, got a little weak in the middle, ended strong. It was fun. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the art in it. The same artist that did the Son of Kal-El, John Kent run, did it. Clayton Henry. He does some good work, and he does. I don't know. Some of it looks great. Some of it doesn't. It's kind of just standard. It doesn't look bad at all. But Inaki Miranda is doing the interiors for this. That's the creator, writer, and artist for We Live, along with his brother Roy, who's also doing the brand new title, Blade Forger, that'll be coming out soon. I'm still waiting on Flo Dameron to send me that. And They've done countless other things with Frank Thierry, Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons, and Inaki Miranda does the interiors on that. But I was excited, so excited to see Inaki Miranda get on Action Comics, do some interior work. It's only doing a 3-issue story arc. If you look at the top right hand of that book, you see that we're back in the Superstars era where they bring in the creative team for a 3-issue story arc, and then we switch it up. Unfortunately, the bane in every DC fan's existence, John Ridley is writing this book. Now, again, top tier talented writer, like his record speaks for itself, but when it comes to writing these DC characters, there's just something massively off with everything he does. And right out the bat, he does the same stupid crap with this book that he did with Superman Red, White, and Blue, that he did with the other history of the DC universe, that he kind of avoided doing with the Absolute Power origin story, but kind of had that weird first issue. But what a weird angle to take Superman in. Just absolutely weird. He has this fetish with always wanting to take Superman down this path of these killer urges that he has. I just want to kill. I just need to kill somebody. Only felt like killing somebody one other time than this. Dude, it was painful. Painful. Like the concept of what he's working with in this book isn't terrible. It's not terrible at all. The delivery to get us that concept, to get the story rolling, is just not Superman. It feels wrong. It gives you the heebie-jeebies. It's like, I don't know what this is. Is this like the Ultraman origin story? What is this? Like, it just seems off. It's just like there's this massive disconnect he has with this character, and I don't dig it. I don't dig it. Yeah, Clayton Henry also did The Adventures of Superman, which, yeah, I really like that arc a lot because we got that Electric Blue, got some Ultraman in there. Yeah, I dig that. We also had Earth 2 Red Tornado pop back up with Lois Lane. That was dope. Yeah, Ridley can kick rocks. Hashtag not forgiven. I feel you, homie. I feel you on that. I got to get some more of these things. I'm running low on them. We got to definitely be able to shake it up. Here's one. Boom, got a $2 super chat from Brian LCS. ABX is the best. I 1000% agree. Top notch. I absolutely love them. That puts us one away from today's goal, I believe, of either adding in the Page Puncher, Boss Logic, Black Adam, or the Ollie's $15 value 4-5 comic pack. I think, how many is it? How many is in here? 5 more bonus books. Almost there. Almost there. Thank you for the reminder. I will send out this weekend. Yeah, I've been talking to Naki and him and Roy coming on the channel like over a month ago. And I'm like, yeah, I'll let you know. And I haven't hit him back up because that book hadn't showed up yet. I blew off Inaki Miranda till I had that book, and I didn't tell him I was waiting on that book. It's pretty funny. The last acetate cover, that was a big deal. Told quite a cover. Yeah, it definitely did. Told quite a story, that one did, didn't it? Yeah, that was rough on the whole community. Really could kick rocks. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that Adventures of Superman one a lot. Now, this Action Comics, I'm going to read it. I'm going to get it. I'm not going to break my Action Comics run. Again, like it was just kind of getting over that speed bump. I hope it gets to I don't know how to even describe it. It's just a feeling you get when you read something. It's just off, but hopefully we lose that feeling. We lost that feeling with the Amanda Waller origin story. It's just that first issue that you're just slapping your head. I'm like, this whole story is a non sequitur in that single issue, but then it got fun. It got fine. Talented writer, terrible conceptor for these characters. Let's get to the next book. Ugh. I wish I would just remember my filter there. Nightwing 122 comes out. I'm not picking up Nightwing. I know we have the new creative team. Dan Waters is on it and everything. He's a fantastic writer. I just don't pull Nightwing. World's Finest. Haven't read yet, but hey, man, the King is back. The King is back. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Aquaman is guest starring, kicking off a new story arc right here. 20,000 Leagues begins. A distress call from Atlantis has brought Batman and Superman deep beneath the waves and face to face with the King himself, Aquaman. But this man of two worlds harbors a secret, and it will be up to the Dark Knight, the Man of Steel, to thwart a coup that threatens the peace of all underseas life. A new story arc begins as the world's finest travel under the sea with a new ongoing series artist, Adrian Gutierrez. Nice. Still have Dan Moore on the covers. I'm still digging this title. I've loved every single issue. The Nick Pitalook story arc, man, got a little weird. Everything gets weird with fifth dimensional imps. It can't not. You know what I mean? That's just what's going to happen. I miss PKJ on it. I do too. Philip Kennedy Johnson's run was legendary. He brought respect back to the S, and he's coming back with the House of L thing later this summer after the movie. It got accidentally solicited early, but PKJ went to his social medias explaining that and everything. I need to pick World's Finest for the thirst trap covers of Chris Anka. Yeah, there's some, dude, Aquaman 1, the 1-in-25 ratio variant, they went thirst trap cover with it, with him sunbathing on the beach. It was pretty funny. There's some wild covers out there these days. Let's see. World's Finest #1, though, most definitely looking forward to reading that. There's this wicked variant for it. Look at that. Look at that. Superman and Batman fighting Swamp Thing there. Who did this? This is the Frank Cho variant. That's crazy. I was hoping there'd be a cool Aquaman variant, but here's a thirst trap cover. Clark heating up the waters right outside the fortress with one eye. He has booty shorts on, doing what he does. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I like that they're really pushing Aquaman, you know, with the new series dropping. You got him appearing in World's Finest. They just dropped the DC Finest collection. All kinds of cool stuff. Now, I'm on the fence with Titans. I'm thinking about going back and checking it out. We're on Titans 19. I might just read it on the DC Universe app. Haven't heard anyone raving about it. Haven't heard anything about it. John Layman's writing it. Killer Frost Breaks Bad. I don't know what this is doing. Is anyone reading this? And you know if this is like really pushing or playing to the current stuff, like the continuity and everything? Is this fueling the DC Comics continuity right now, or does it kind of feel standalone-ish? Where is this at? Anybody out there reading? 34 people watching a DC stream. Is anybody in here reading Titans, or did Tom Taylor run us all away before we even got here? Tom Taylor ran me away. I was not feeling it. The Nicola Scott art was phenomenal at the beginning of the run, and then it just kind of went awry. What's going on, John? Comics Avalon is in the building. Canadian Survivalist says Nightwing is good. What about Titans? Anyone on Titans? Let's see. I have the Ultra tier of the DC Universe, so I can read these titles 1 month after release if it's stuff that I'm not sure about. I like the Titans, but I wasn't feeling it. Killer Frost Breaks Bad. Revenge of the Best Served Cold. Killers Have Ice in Their Veins. So many puns. Like, where's the actual? Tell me something to make me want to read it. Tell me something to make me spend money on this. $3.99, not a bad cover price, but that's still $4. Still $4. Nothing even in the solicitation to try to draw readers in. That's crazy. Just ice puns. Give me more ice puns. All the ice puns. Batman and Robin Year 1, #4, Mark Waid. I know a lot of people are talking about this one. Even went to later prints and everything. Redefining the origin story of Batman and Robin and their formative years as a team with this Year 1 run. Chris Samney on art is always a treat. I read issue 1. I liked it, but I didn't add it to my pool list just because of how much stuff is on my pool list. It's one that I was committing myself to keep up with digitally, and I suck at that. So when a few issues get out, which this is 4 now, I can go back and read a few all in one go, sitting in the car line to pick Finn up or something. But this is supposed to be redefining like this era, this formative years of them as the dynamic duo, much like Batman Year 1 did for the Caped Crusader himself. So we'll see if it does that or not. I mean, if that's what they're wanting it to do, I mean, editors can tell future writers to call back to this, let this be the foundation. We'll see. How much is the DC digital? That's a good question. I actually have an entire video that I recorded over the weekend. DC reached out and asked me to do a partnership video again. I have an entire video. I'm waiting on them to approve. I've been checking my email every hour, so I'm hoping to put it out tomorrow, but it goes through all of it. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think it's like just for the monthly regular, it's like $7.99, I think. And that gives you all the back issue, a lot of back issues, and it gives you new comics that hit your app 6 months after release. So every Wednesday, you get new comics that came out that date 6 months ago. If you get the Ultra tier, it's the same thing, but you get like over 30,000 more back issues, Black Label, Vertigo, Milestone, plus you get comics that came out last month. So your DC app is literally exactly 1 month behind comic shops. Yeah, boom. There we go. Loaders is in the building. Boom. Appreciate that, homie. The only thing I like about it is Roy Harper's on the team. I don't like the art at all. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Titans is still disappointing so far. I feel separate from the rest of all in books, so I'm out again. See, I trust Brother John. He's a Titans guy. He's a Titans guy, but he's also not going to throw his money in the trash. If they're doing their due diligence and putting out a book that people are enjoying, he'd be the first to love it. But he's not going to just waste money on it. There you go. That's all I needed to hear. I'll go back and trade read it if something relevant happens. I'm not reading current Titans. I'm still catching up on the Titans from the 70s. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who has time to read comics? People who pick up kids in car lines, JB. People with kids in car lines. I feel like they could get rid of Titans and nothing much would change. The new writer is weaker, in my opinion. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Flash by Night Comics is in the building. What is going on, homie? Good to see you in here. Hello, hello. Excited to see your DC collab video. Yeah, dude, what's crazy is like I did that goals video for 2025 and I put in there like I would love to be able to get an opportunity to do another collab video. You know, just I put it out in the ether and then like like a week later they emailed me. They emailed me last Thursday or Friday and I had the video done on Saturday, but they don't my contact point person, whatever, doesn't check emails on the weekend, so they'll see it when they see it. They have to approve the videos, and I'm a one take person. I don't like to do editing at all, so it makes me a little bit nervous. Make sure it's all good with the one go. It's already sitting on YouTube unlisted, just waiting on permission just to flip it on. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be out this week. If not, hopefully next week. DC should be sending content to Mark for approval. No, I completely agree, but no, that's a 39-month member milestone chat. That also made me want to stop, pause for the cause, and take a look. We are one super chat away from hitting today's goal and adding that bonus prize in there. Let's take a look at what's next on the list. New comics. Filter. Let's just look at DC. It's too much otherwise. Big week. Here we go. New gods. We talked about the question I mentioned briefly with a giveaway. I bailed on Nice House by the Sea. Not for nothing. I enjoy Nice House, but I need it all to come out. I need all of these books released. I can't do the monthly thing again. Nice House by the Lake. I love the monthly experience, and they hiated us, and then they gave us that unnecessary recap issue when we came back. But I'm going to read it. But I'm just going to let it all come out. We have that DC Vertigo label on it. And we actually have the letterer of the book in our chat right now. The actual DC Comics letter, or he's actually an independent letterer, I believe. He works for a company, but Justin Birch letters Nice House by the Sea. So show Justin some love. Get out there, and when you get your copy, post it. Make sure you put it up on the social medias and tag him in it. Nice letters, bro, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's the man, the myth, the legend right there in the chat who letters Nice House by the Sea. Big shout out to JB. We love you, buddy. Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum. We talked about that. Yo, sleeper hit alert. Sleeper hit alert. I was not ready to really put too much stock into this book, right? Challengers of the Unknown. What a fun character. Taking us back to the Silver Age. If you've seen Teen Titans go to the movie, they had their greatest cameo of the movie in there too. It was great. But when I saw Challengers was coming back, I was excited a little bit, and I was very excited for my buddy Taylor Winder. He's like, I'm like, this guy's going to be excited for this. He talks about Challengers a lot. I see him picking up and looking at old Silver Age stuff. But when I saw that they put the Trinity, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman on the cover with the Challengers for issue 1, I'm like, oh man, why are we doing this? Why are we like watering down Challengers of the Unknown with characters we could get in any other book? Any book at all. And then I started thinking about it. Yeah, it's good marketing. Yeah, you got your all Batman all the time people out there. Same with Superman, Wonder Woman. And a lot of people don't know who Challengers are. But then we got into this all-in era. We got through the all-in one-shot, and we see the role that the Challengers are playing in the DC continuity. They're in countless books right now, not just their own book. They're all over the place. So when this happened, it actually made sense why they were there. And then we got issue 1 where our team takes off on a fantastical adventure through the cosmos. They're kind of like, they are the Watchtower crew that run operations at the Watchtower. Some stuff is going down, and some heroes were assigned to ride shotgun with teams from the Challengers and go out through the cosmos. It has this total modern style of the Silver Age feel to it. If you read Metamorpho #1, it has like a Silver Age, whimsical, almost campy feel to it. This doesn't have that camp, but it has that modern Silver Age high fantasy, fantastic adventure kind of feel. Totally digging this book. Happy got issue 2 on the list. I'm pulling this one. Definitely pulling this one. I got an issue 1 and use it for a giveaway the week it came out. So I need to go back and get an issue 1 to throw in the PC. But this was fantastic. If you're keeping up with the greater DC continuity, if you're reading the question, you should be reading the challengers. They're major characters in the question, and issue 3 dropped this week, and they're still major characters in it now. So they're everywhere. Just like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are everywhere. The challengers, they're everywhere. Kevin Davis, what's going on? Critics and audience gives James Gunn's Superman good reviews. My only concern, this film will play similar to Sonic 3 or Pixar Elementals at the box office. Elementals was a slow burn, but it actually etched out. It had legs, as they say. It etched out really well. I'm not sure what Sonic 3 has done. True success at the box office looks like Titanic or Avatar, or Top Gun Maverick, where it just don't stop. That 60% second weekend drop is all you got to avoid. If you can avoid that, you're doing good. I hope it's not too campy, though. I'm excited to see how Sonic 3 does. I know they're already talking Sonic 4. But Elementals, they were sweating when that one came out. But it played out, if I remember correctly. Also, good to see you in here, Kevin. Hello to you. Also want to say my Titans was Young Justice growing up, and I like them a lot. Dude, you should have checked out Pop's Attic. I think it might have sold already, but it was like the 8-issue Young Justice series with the horizontal matching cover set posted today. It was awesome. Pop's been support Mark a little longer than 39 months. Yeah, I think so. Super chats are better than bat chats. Yeah. What about Wonder Chats? All of them are good. All of the above. This comic needs to be more popular so I can release my pieces of crap trailer by an above ground pool parody comic. Oh my gosh. And there it is. Last but not. Boom. The $2 super chat from Brother John's Comics. # We Are Legion. That put us 5 for 5. Going 5 for 5. Page puncher or comic pack. Make sure y'all drop a comment, whichever one it looks like gets more votes for. That's what we'll add in for today. Jenny Sparks has a nice lyrics cover. I don't know which one that is, but oh my God, what a great read. Oh my God. This felt like a penultimate issue for Jenny Sparks this week. It was next level. I'm loving that series. So each issue is an absolute banger. She's finally I don't want to say the ish has hit the fan, but she's hit the fan and she's tired of it. She's running out of patience. Captain Atom is going straight beast mode. Jenny's going beast mode. They're coming to blows at this point. But yeah, fantastic story. Black Lightning issue 3 is out now. I didn't pull this one. I need to go back and start reading it. It's 3 issues in. I can get a couple in on the DC app. Another one that's really tied in close to the Watchtower. So I want to see where that plays in. I don't know. The solicitation for the first one looked like it had some bait in it, and I wasn't really feeling anything that's trying to bait the audience. So I'll go back and check it out on the DC Universe app and see how it plays. But yeah, Jenny Sparks, highly recommend. Highly. Is this the one? What is this? Okay, here's the one Izzy's talking about. I'm not digging it. Too anime. It's a good looking cover. I'm more traditional Western comic looking person. But it's a good-looking cover for sure. For sure. Let's see. You need to change the video to private. Having unlisted hurts your reach. No, I need to have it unlisted so they can watch it. If I turn it on to private, no one can watch it but me. It's not meant to be watched right now. It's sitting on unlisted so I can send them the link to it and they can watch it. And if it's good, I can then switch it over to public, or I can take it down completely and just completely re-upload it. But that's the manner in which they watch it, is me posting it unlisted so they can see it. But I get what you're saying. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you, homie. 18-month member milestone chat. Holy heels, Batman. I've been part of the Legion for 18 months. Too much time on my hands. Not enough time. Critics and audience will give James Gunn a good review. I think it popped back to the top. Challengers of the unknown are unknown. Who would have guessed that? Yeah, that's how it goes. Plastic Man versus Squirrel Girl. Who wins? I think Squirrel Girl by default. It's the whole point of her existing, isn't it? I'll go Plastic Man every time. He's a OP character. What's going on, Wayne Deacon? How are you? Eat nuts, kick butts. challengers were Kirby's beta test for the Fantastic Four. Fact. And then Marvel stole it. He kind of stole it from himself, really. He just took it over there. Didn't Sonic 3 at 400 and 500 million? I think it's doing really well. It's doing really well. Already gone. Elemental made 459 million. That's a win. I think is that domestic or worldwide? Is he? Comic pack. We got a comic pack vote. Page puncher. Oh, 1 and 1. Comic pack back over there. Are there any graphic designers in the chat? I'm not sure. Not sure. So what's the last one? We're at comic pack. That's all I'm seeing. Oh, so that's where we're sitting. We're 1 up with the comic pack. 1 up with the comic pack. Let's see. Back to the comics. I think we're getting to the end. We got a couple of reprints that are coming out this week. You know, with Jim Lee taking back over Batman with Jeff Loeb for the Hush story. They reprinted Batman 609 featuring the first appearance of Hush. We also have a Milestone Universe, the Shadow Cabinet #3 out this week. Yo, that Milestone relaunch 2-3 years ago was pretty strong. Man, New Guy was all over that. We used to cover all that stuff on here. But man, that's a lot of content to go back and be able to catch up on and read. But you get a foil and a regular for Batman 609 and a foil and a regular for Crisis on Infinite Earths #10, as well as a blank. Crisis on Infinite Earths #10 blank. So there's some solid week, solid amount of titles dropping from DC this week. I think it's a little light next week. If you notice, there's 0 absolute comics on the list for this week. 0. No Wonder Woman, no Batman, no Superman. I think it's good to have a little off week. It won't last for long. We got March, and then Green Lantern, Flash, and Martian Manhunter all dropped. Then we're going to have so much absolute. Jeff Lemire is supposedly working on a script for another one, from what I'm hearing. Oh, there's Izzy. He's a graphic designer. If you need, there you go. Izzy can help you out. Boom. A new Green Arrow issue comes out next week. I'm excited. That's currently my favorite title. Yeah, what's his name? Chris Condon. Chris Condon's working on it. I got the last month's issue still sitting right here. Got to still to read it. We'll see. Joshua Williamson's run was solid, super solid. I like the we had the backup story and the annual, then 1 or 2 issues with Condon on it. Yeah, I'm digging it. I didn't drop it off my pull list yet. Up there's a page puncher. Does copy and pasting count as graphic design? I think so. Another page puncher. So page puncher is up right now. I know a nerdy one I can put in touch with Izzy if it's busy. Seen a lot of the hashtags in here already too. Everyone jumping the gun on that. I guess I can get it to start collecting. Put this in here. It's getting closer to pick up fin time too. Boom, 18 already collected. That's not bad. Page puncher. We got a lot of votes for the page puncher today, so that's what it's going to be. Page puncher it is. The McFarlane page puncher featuring the Boss Logic Black Adam cover. That's from the Endless Winter story that was super good. That was one I was ready to write off. We just got out of Death Metal, which turned out to be like a 52-issue event, and all of it was 100% canon and must-read stuff, except for this one Super Pets issue, but it was still good. And then they did the Endless Winter thing that winter after that, where an issue of Flash, an issue of Superman, and it kind of had like an Endless Winter #1 and #2, and just the existing issues for main titles were the other parts of the story, but it was super solid. We had the Justice League Viking era was dope. Black Adam, the Viking Prince, Hippolyta was on the team, Swamp Thing from another era. It was super cool. When does the Flash comic come out? It's in March. And be on the lookout because there's this wicked Clayton Crane cover. I'm not a huge fan of his suit. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that he's sporting a midriff in hyper time. Like, who you representing with a crop top on like that? What happens when you get punched in the face? Is that the visor going to bust? I love that his hair's out. The visor does look super cool. I'm not going to lie. But, man, that suit's going to take some getting used to for me. I'm definitely picking it up. I'm definitely pulling it. I'm going to try to get that Clayton Crane cover. But it's a little odd. Brian says comic pack. We're going with the page puncher today because I've already grabbed it at this point. So that means comic pack will be optioned up next week. It's going to be hard for James Gunn to attract families to DC Studios. Marvel Studios is for kids now. Never going to take risks just to make money. I don't know. I think the dog might have helped with Superman, the tone of it all. Superman's going to attract everybody. And I don't think, when it comes down to it, man, kids don't have jobs and pay bills. And I don't know how much they're going to lean into that because animated features do really good. But when you got something like these superhero movies, you kind of want a balance, right? Like Deadpool and Wolverine was R-rated and made 1.2 billion. Batman v Superman, 800 something million. Definitely wasn't trying to attract kids. I don't know. I just hope that they do one of these like risk reward things and look at how much they put into these. So, 500 million at the box office is a huge success for you as a studio. That's how it should be. But everything's weird these days in Tinseltown. Super weird. Crop top is making a comeback. It has to, right? It has to. I like the headpiece, but I agree the suit doesn't look great. Yeah, it's going to grow on us, though. It's going to grow on us. Maybe it's like his first suit. Who knows? He looks like he came out of the 80s with that suit. He does. Just dropped the Absolute Flash video the other day. The eyeballs. What is going on? We got Kyle in the building. Super Red Batman. Hope you're doing good today. Make sure I'll drop that hashtag. I'm going to go ahead and share that. You know what we're giving away. We got that page puncher going in there today, as well as the Lucio Perillo question issue number 3 and the foil version of Fractured Spectrum that's kicking off the next era, the next story arc of Green Lantern, as well as the brand new Green Lantern Corps issue 1 coming soon. Don't miss out on that. So drop that hashtag in there. While y'all do that, I'm supposed to show these things. There it is. For the channel members in the Legion tier, it's Aquaman month, people. I'm celebrating Aquaman all month long. Well, I want to. That means y'all get to. So I'm theming this month's Legion loot with Aquaman. Of course, you get a reader copy, but then you get the character foil, super fire. I found this in a back issue. Had to get it so that we are all reminded that there's no reason for JRJR's Spider-Man to look as bad as it does. He can draw well. That's really good. The Nicola Scott recent World's Finest issue number 31, where Nicola had the cover run of all the different characters. There's the Aquaman one. That is freaking sweet. That's going in there. I picked that up today to add to it. The Aquaman issue 29, the first appearance of Ocean Master Orm, going in there. Aquaman 1 through 4 from 1986, featuring the first appearance of the blue suit, going in there. Aquaman number 5, signed by writer Chuck Brown, and I got this back in 2023. I get stuff for giveaways and hold it for a long time. Just wait till you see what's for February. And then we got some more of the character foils that didn't make it into the last one. Metamorpho 1, Atom Project number 1. Great stuff. So that's all going in there. Added the Nicola Scott book, and of course there'll be BTC books in there as well. But yeah, that's if you're a channel member in the Legion tier or higher, your name goes on a wheel, and we pick a channel member of the month, and we send them all that stuff, him or her. So you have till the end of the month to make sure you jump in on that. Let's be honest, most comic fans are 30 and up these days. We really got to attract the younger crowd. Need the new blood in the hobby. The teens aren't the ones buying the movie merch. Exactly. I am. I'm buying the movie merch. All the McFarlane figures. When do we celebrate Hawkman? That's a good question, Cliff. When do we celebrate Hawkman? I did a post of Hawkman yesterday on Instagram. Oh, man, I do have in my giveaway pile, Cliff. Where is it? I'm telling you, I keep a giveaway pile for anything. Just waiting on stuff to become relevant. Like, these are some of the stuff sitting in one of the mini giveaway piles. Waiting on that Batman 2 to drop with Court of Owls stuff. Always got these things sitting around. Keep these handy at all times. The Comics Curing Cancer variants. This is the book that they used to market the James Gunn announcement a year ago. Some Clayton Crane stuff. Let's see. I know that book's over here somewhere. Man, it's that black and white Hawkman cover. Gotham by Gaslight. Really missed out on throwing that one in one. All right. It's in the next pile over. Hot dogs. Yeah, this. I've always loved that cover. That's just insane. I got that sitting down here. I had 2 of them, but Nick's Kicks and Comics saw one. He's like, I need that. So I just sent him one. But yeah, keeps Hawkman on the ready. Any more ID cards? Yes, sir. I think I got like one. No, I might not have one. I keep like a. Oh wait, here they are. I keep a full set that's for mine there. Yeah, we got 2 Wonder Woman ones and a Batman one. We'll throw a Wonder Woman one in there today. How about that? We'll add a Wonder Woman ID card for the Justice League. I got all kinds of stuff just laying around here. We'll throw that in there too. Yeah. We'll pull some cards.
Daddy, can you go get Finn when it's time?
Yeah, of course. That's what I do.
Because
I've got 5 minutes till I go get Finn. You want to draw the cards today?
yeah, you know
Yes.
that's my favorite.
That's your favorite part? Well, you got here just in time. We'll go ahead and draw the card. Oh, wait. Let me share the screen. Let's use the winner. Share screen. Giveaway tool. Y'all know how it goes. Free shipping worldwide if you're in the Legion. Otherwise, it's free shipping in the 48. If you win and you're outside of the 48, you can either prize tag someone or I can give you a shipping credit. You can pay the difference, up to you. Let's spin this. Monkey, tell me when to spin.
Now.
And we're spinning. All right, start pulling cards.
Why? I want to wait till.
You want to wait?
Yeah.
It's going to Tate Prime. All right, let's get Tate some cards. Reach. Do.
What's this?
That's the helmet to the Starship Trooper toy. Put that in there.
You go.
All right, get 2 more. We'll show them after you get them.
I'm gonna try to get.
Oh, you pulled 2 ladies, didn't you? All right, there you go.
I found a pretty.
All right, you
I
got to show
think
the,
those are super pretty.
you got to show the camera. You got to hold them up where Tate can see. You got Blue Beetle, Ted Cord. All right. Phantom Lady, good one. He said, "Thank you, Mark and Monkey." What do you say when someone says thank you?
You're welcome.
And we got Starfire. Been talking about Teen Titans. That's perfect. And he gets the Wonder Woman card right there.
Can I show it to him?
Absolutely. And the Wonder Woman ID card. And he also won these books that are in the picture right there, as well as this Black Adam toy. Boom! Page Puncher, get a comic and toy. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is tiny.
it is, isn't it? It's cool. It's called
It
Page
comes
Puncher.
with a book.
It does come with a book. Comes with a book. Big shout out to Tate. He said, "Thank you all." He said, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
There you go. All right. Yeah, let mommy know I'm about to go get Finn. Guys, that's going to do it. I posted a video reviewing Aquaman last week. Go watch it. If you have read Aquaman and you need some details about what's going on with some of the things, I cover it all, pull the back issues necessary to get all the details possible. And yesterday I posted a statue video. I got some statues recently. And check that out. No one's watched it yet. And everybody cross your fingers that I get an email back from DC because I want to post this video. Otherwise, I have to figure out a video to make or just release an old one. But I hope this one goes out. I'm very excited to get another DC partnership video out there and hope for more. Thank all of y'all for coming and hanging out and enjoying comics, especially the DC stuff, because I think that's why they reach out, because I'm a DC first guy and y'all show up and y'all enjoy DC comics with me, and it makes me enjoy them even more. I love talking these comics with all of y'all, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. It helps me out a whole bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The notification bell, all that stuff helps so much, and it's completely free to do. If you want to support the channel even farther, hit that join button, get joined in the Legion, get in that Legion loot for the end of the month, and that's going to do it. Until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.